I pray. I pray, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? I tithe religiously, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? And then I read this book and realized maybe I wasn't listening.
Contrary wins. For those who want to give up but need to know greater is coming. Buy now on HeDidNotForgetMe.com.
Want a live interview with Viral Hip Hop News? Email me, Sam Ant at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com. Let's go. What up, y'all? It's your man, Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News. Do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and subscribe to the brand, Viral Hip Hop News. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and let's get to work. All right, a couple days ago, talked about our friend Jaguar Wright here on the platform after she conducted an interview with one Piers Morgan. And I talked about and I voiced a little bit of concern regarding that interview. Not because she said anything that I was surprised about, because, hell, she said a lot of those things here on this platform numerous times. But the fact that now mainstream media had a hold of it, now that I think that because I feel like they're on a public lynching, like Diddy's mom alluded to, of Diddy, they're going to go ahead and pick and prod and find anybody that has anything salacious to say about him. And we know Jaguar Wright does, but what they didn't prepare for was Jaguar Wright to go in on Jay-Z and Beyonce. They weren't ready for that because they don't do their homework. They heard something about Diddy. They go ahead and go in and say, yeah, let's get some more stuff on Diddy. And then Jaguar Wright go ahead and smack him with some new stuff like I alluded to. And then we also talked about here on the platform why Jay-Z doesn't respond, why no one has ever sued Jaguar Wright. The conversation goes on and on. Well, today, Jay-Z strikes back by way of his lawyer, and it goes directly at Piers Morgan, and it sends a nice subtle shot at one Jaguar Wright as well. I'm going to play the clip of Piers Morgan speaking about his confrontation, or his interaction, I should say, with the legal team of Jay-Z and Beyonce, and then we'll come back and talk about it. All right, let's go.
The shocking allegations levelled at Sean Diddy Combs have burst the floodgates on salacious claims about an industry many people believe harboured a monster. Understandably, the internet's ablaze with claims about these events and whether other powerful figures were involved too. Well, last week I interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves. But now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact. And we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
So there's a lot of rumors and speculations as to why Jay-Z has not gone at Jaguar Wright, but one reason why I know he went at Piers Morgan is because Piers Morgan has a very heavy media influence, and Piers Morgan has money that he can get if he go ahead and defame someone's name like the likes of Jay-Z. Now, I'm going to play a video at the back end of this with my cousin and I speaking about this whole situation, but Jay-Z is not getting into any type of turmoil because Jaguar Wright comes on and says salacious things. Now, Jay-Z goes ahead and pisses off somebody in power, some of his business people, if he is in fact guilty of doing very disgusting things like there's rumored about in the industry, oh, then them things will start coming out, believe you me. But until then, Jay-Z's good. And Jay-Z might just be good because he's good. Yeah, people have questions about his business. People have questions about how he's conducted business, how he may have stabbed this person or that person in the back. But that ain't illegal activity. And it's not the allegations. It doesn't confirm any of the allegations that we hear swirling through the internet and swirling through our headways. But y'all leave a comment in the comment section. Enjoy the content of myself and my cousin, Oh God, at the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast, or with the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast, I should say, speaking about the situation, speaking about our thoughts on Jaguar Wright during the Piers Morgan interview, Jay-Z, and other things. All right, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Where Loyalty Lies on Tubi now. Go check that out. You may see a cameo from your boy right here, Sam at Viral Hip Hop News. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Till next time, till next story. Enjoy the content. Leave a comment in the comment section. I love each and every one of y'all. I love yourselves. I'm out of here, man. Peace.
Let's talk about the Jayz Effect. Jay-Z. It seems as if people are wanting Jay-Z to be the next domino that falls. Like, people are pretty much, it's like, they're calling for it. And I'll say, you know, obviously everybody's seen Jaguar Wright.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to her. She was on Piers Morgan, Uncensored. And in that interview, she said Jay-Z was worse than Diddy. She said it before.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, but that's mainstream, as mainstream as you can get. And, you know, that's just what it was. And now, you know, it's garnered a lot more attention because it hit the mainstream. My first question would be, why do you think now the mainstream chose to go to Jaguar Wright? Because she's been saying the same things for 4 or 5 years. She came on our platform, not the first interview, but like later on interview, she started talking about going in on Jay-Z and different things. Why the mainstream media want to touch Jaguar right now? Let's start there.
I think the mainstream media is using Jaguar Wright as another tool to destroy Diddy. What they maybe didn't realize was that she got a whole set of tools that she was gonna bring up to that motherfucker, and now we got Jay-Z involved now too.
Yeah.
Their initial reasoning was to just throw more dirt on Diddy. They may have done some research, and we've had people reach out to us before, reach out to you before.
Yeah, yeah.
And in regard to certain things, and we didn't do them for our reasons, but we know that happens. A little Google search here or there. Oh shit, okay, there's something scathy. Boom, throw it on there. So, hey, she got there, but I think that she was used, bro. In my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. And because like even like, I'm not gonna say the entity that hit me up, but they hit us up. And at that time they mentioned Jaguar Wright.
Yep.
Like, are we seeing Jaguar Wright on your show? We wonder if you. And they, at the time they was kind of just using us to try to get to someone else. When I figured out what was really going on, because they tried to come on and say, "How would you like to come on the show tonight?" and all this big candy shit. And then I was like, "All right, let's go." And next thing you know, well, how can you get this person? So I just stopped responding to him. But that see, that's what you're 100% correct. They feel like if they can get to you, it's like chess, to use against somebody else. I don't care what you gonna do. What I'm using you as a tool right now. I'm gonna throw you away when I get done. I'm using you as this tool right now to get what I want. And that's the scary thing about the media.
Yep.
That's the scary thing, because they knew. I don't know if they know she was gonna say something about Jay-Z, maybe.
Right.
But they knew that she was gonna go run rushyard on Diddy, because they seen it. This ain't the first time they seen it.
They know.
And they know, and they watching all of this stuff, and you know they media right now is being used as a tool against Diddy. That's just what it is. But I guess the next part will be the Jay-Z thing. I don't know. I don't know Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright has spent a lot of time around Jay-Z. She said that he's worse than Diddy. What's your thoughts on that whole perspective? Because when we bring on an interview, we don't really give feedback. We just ask the question and we fall back
and respect her, you know
right?
What I'm saying? Because we let people, when we interview them, tell their truth on here. It's not a debate show,
right?
We're not there to rebuttal anybody. We ask tough questions and let them answer it. Y'all be the judge,
right?
What do I think about? Ask the question one more time.
What do you think about Jaguar Wright saying that Jay-Z is worse than Diddy, going on and think she has victims and a whole bunch of things?
We don't know what Diddy is yet, and that's a very that we don't know what Diddy is yet. We don't. We hear allegations, we hear speculations, we hear all of this stuff, and there's a lot of whispers. We don't even know what Diddy is yet. Unfortunately, the people tearing down Jay-Z are the very people that helped him rise up, and that's us. It's us. And I don't know what it is that we have in our system, in our mind, to where we support each other, then we get to a certain level where we look at them as if they look at us as if they're better than us, and now we got to tear them down to bring them back down to us. When it's like, nah, like, we got him here. We got the Kevin Hart's there. We got the Jay-Z's there. We got that through their ground root and support. Why do they always have to sell out? Not everybody. Now, granted, yeah, there's some sellout motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But is all of us selling out? But we kind of put it under that moniker. The second you elevate past what we seem to be is whatever, now you done sold out too. And now we're going to do everything in our power to bring you back down to reality. And that's just fucking sad. This man has not been even smelled at doing anything wild. They heard the Aaliyah allegations back in the day. Aaliyah's unfortunately not here to defend that. So we don't know. They thought about Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown went on social media, and this is not the first time she's done this.
Yeah.
She's done this a million times before and said, y'all are tripping. I don't know why y'all want me to hate Jay-Z. I don't know why y'all want me to tear this man down. There ain't no NDA. Just hitting it right there. Yet we still talk about it. So I don't, unfortunately, if something does occur where Jay-Z is next, because right now I just think there are whispers amongst black folk, and that's just sad that we're stirring this and we even getting this pot stirred. Not us in particular, us as a people.
Yeah.
But if he pisses somebody off, and now that relationship, it'd be interesting to see if he breaks a liquor sponsor or he sues this person for whatever, or he teeters that horn again at the Grammys, what we start seeing. And that'll be interesting. But right now, I think it's just a plague we have against some of the people that rose up and bring up, bro.
It couldn't be said any better. You know what I mean? Because that's the 100% truth about the situation. It's like, we feel like, it's like almost like the Jesus story. Like, you know, whether you believe it or not, I'm using it as an analogy. I know people, this stuff wasn't, whatever, right?
Whatever, right.
It's like this, and according to the Bible or whatever, he's out here trying to help people. He's selfless. He ain't sinning. He just trying to, he want to make the world a better place. He want to help people. Why would somebody want to kill that? And then, like, you help him get there, and then now he's on the cross, and his friends is betraying him. His friends, the Judas of the bunch, is betraying him. Just such this good guy. And I'm not saying Jay-Z is Jesus or anything like that. Of course not. But it's just like the way that we have to be like the crab in the barrel mentality. Like, okay, yeah, Jay-Z, we love you, you this and that, Hove the God. And now it's like one little thing, everybody's going to eat you. I make that analogy of the elephant. When the elephant is in it, nobody going to come up to him. Nope. Not even a lion. Nope. He walked down, everybody moving out the way. Yep. Nothing. The snake, he'll step on the snake. He'll step on a rat. But as soon as he falls on the ground, everybody coming out the woods. Everybody killing him, eating him, biting him. Feeding on his carcass. We got to stop that shit. I don't know. I wasn't around Jay-Z, right? I don't know what Jay-Z did. But I don't support people or anybody making false allegations against anyone, especially our people, in power like that, right? Because as much as we want to, say this and that about Jay-Z, this dude is a billionaire. This dude came from Marcy Projects and did his thing. And whether you want to say he's helping this person or helping, look, he helped hundreds, if not thousands of people. He employs people at the end of the day. And I just don't, I just don't support it. I'm sorry. Now, if there's truth to these things, like you said, we don't know who Diddy is really right now. Yeah. We know that, all right, we seen him beat up on, Cassie. That's wrong. We don't condone that shit. Yeah. But what has Jay-Z done that we know about?
Seen him get his ass whooped in an elevator and not lay his hand on nobody.
Right.
So he may be a cheater.
Right.
Ain't nothing against the law with that.
Right. So I think it's a dangerous game. Dangerous. If you got witnesses and shit and people, bring them out. If you got information about Jay-Z, put him out. Bring him on a table. Put it on a table and let him have his day. But if it's just lies and speculation and rumors, it's tough for me to get with that, man. I'm sorry. It's tough for me to get with that because I don't, we asked the question, when we brought people in as Jay-Z next because we see the way this shit's turning. It's like, yo, let's think about it. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Diddy, Michael Jackson, who else? Prince. Mm-hmm. Name some. All these dudes are billionaires on their way to being billionaires. You don't see a coincidence there? I see a pattern there. Mm-hmm. You have Charlamagne that comes out and says he thinks that Michael Jackson is the only one that's been targeted because of his power. All right, cool. I'll give it to you. I think it's more, but you say it's one. I say all of them dudes was being targeted. Some way, shape, or form because of their power and influence.
He the pot calling the kettle black because wasn't he targeted for a little bit of his power? That's interesting. But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean.
I just think we got to be careful with allegations. To sum it all up.
Yeah.
With mere allegations. Let's not jump out the window and begin the witch hunt because this is what we want. People want Jay-Z's blood right now.
Yep.
They want his head on the stick. They want Foxy Brown to say, to do something.
Yep.
Because what if she would have had, like you say, any little inclination of anything,
Been gone.
it would have been crazy right now.
Been gone.
And Jay-Z quiet.
Yep.
He's smart. He ain't gonna take no legal action or nothing like that. 50 Cent probably would have.
Right.
But Jay-Z's gonna sit back, and I guarantee you he's strategizing behind the scenes. I guarantee you he is.
And this ain't no Jay-Z glazing because this is the same platform that bought you Ramirez Sadaway. For y'all of you who don't know, go Google that, look it up. For the people that's all y'all just loving Jay-Z. Okay, well, his alleged son that looked just like him and has a nice little paper trail as to, okay, this could be something legitimate. We let that brother have his piece numerous times and his legal representation numerous times to tell their story. You know what I'm saying? We had his boy on here, my man. DeHaven.
Right.
Telling his story, repping his project, Marcy made.
Yep.
Putting that on there. This ain't no Jay-Z glazing. We make sure that we do honest work to everybody involved. But when we see a target, nah, it's not right. Jay-Z has a body of work. That man busted his ass to get to where he got. He might have messed them people up along the way. People may not be happy along the way. That shit happens in business. But you ain't going to make me or us turn a blind eye to all the hard work he did because he's somewhere that y'all want to be, aspire to be, but don't got the work ethic to get to. So now all of a sudden, any little sniffing of something, we're going to tear this motherfucker down and bring him right back down into this barrel with us because misery loves company. Fuck that.
And then you think about the only ones that's coming at Jay-Z is the broke ones. When you talk about like the people that was around Jay-Z, look at Chris, look at Neef. These dudes are still getting money because they're the Rockefeller Association, Freeway. Yep. They ain't saying shit about Jay-Z. Nope. Beanie Siegel done moved on and got a food truck. He ain't saying shit about Jay-Z no more.
And when he did, that was beef with, and that was that. He had a right to say.
He had a right to say that
at time.
At that point in time.
Yep.
But you see, we can have somebody around us for 2 or 3 weeks, and they gonna blame us for their failures, or they gonna say, "Oh, I helped them get to this." No, nigga.
Right.
We put the work in. We put the years in. The day after day after day after day. Jay-Z put that work in day after day, year after year, building his craft, doing right by his money. He could be in tax debt right now and shit.
Yep.
But he made sure he did the right things with his money. He made sure that he made the right business moves along the way. And he put his family in position. We can't hate that as black people. We got to stop doing that shit. Oh, he sold out to the Illuminati. Are you serious, man?
All the time.
They call us Illuminati because of a fucking checkerboard that we just decided on the whim. All right, this look dope. Some shit we had in our old studio.
That we got on sale at Amazon.
Right. Sound pads and shit just to throw up real quick and shit. Like, yo, we need a quick decoration. We got a new spot. The wall's white. Oh, we got this, do this. We can change this shit tomorrow. I mean, we Illuminati no more. Like, it's weird as hell. Y'all took the oath. Y'all did that. Come on, man.
Wow.
Come on. I need my bills paid because they late.
Please. All of them. Same platform, same people, same way since 2017.
Right.
Y'all want to say because of a check. It is easy to say.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's us that's saying it.
Yeah.
Gotta stop.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, man, you got anything else? Good. All right, yeah, another episode of the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, in the book. And I like it, man, because, like we bring people on here, but we never give our opinion on the interviews. You already know, when y'all catch us on here on the podcast, we giving our raw, freaking opinion on this joint.
Yep. And even when we bring somebody on that we disagree with, we can easily go and try to flex our muscle and give our opinion.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it's for.
Right.
It's a certain level of people that agree with that person. Let them speak their truth. It's a certain people that disagree. Y'all go ahead and rebuttal. That's why we're known as some of the best interviewers in the game. And I'm humble in saying that, but that's been confirmed by some of the best in the game.
Yeah.
We can humbly say
Sure.
we're some of the best interviewers in the game because we allowed our people to speak their truth.
Definitely. That being said, man, another episode of the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast in the book. That's your brother Sandman for our Hip Hop News, and your brother Ugad Hip Hop News Uncensored together with the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Over and out.
Peace.